Hi, I'm Russ. We're going to go through a process of how to cut a mango. I have a mango here in my hand that I've got from uh, the store, and I like this particular mango because this is a Kent mango from Mexico, and they're some of the best eating mangoes out there. So, how to cut a mango so you can actually use it in a way that it's easy to get off the pit. So we're going to take the mango and hold it in the hand with kind of the stem facing you, and then start cutting right down the side because the pit in that mango is long, kind of oval shaped. And so we're taking one slice off, going to set that down in the sink, and we see we just missed the pit. So we're going to go to the other side, right down where the stem is, and we're going to cut right close again. We may hit the pit a little bit. I can just feel I'm going right beside the pit, and we're taking that one off and setting it in the sink. Then we will come back and start peeling the skin right off, nice and close as possible, in order to preserve as much of the fruit as possible. And when you get to the stem area, you kind of have to go down deep a little bit and then come back up a little bit. We keep pulling around there, getting the skin pulled off. And so at this point, we have it like that. And this is some of the best part of the mango, so we want to make sure that we get this. And the way the fibers go in mango, usually it's better to kind of do little sliver cuts out at an angle. Because the pit will come to kind of an edge there, I kind of go down one side like that and go around and keep popping like that, cutting the edge, and then kind of go back on the other side and get little pieces into the dish. And we'll keep going around right up to where the stem is. Sometimes the flavor around the stem can be a little bit unpleasant, and so we want to be careful not to get too much there, but then we'll scrape a little bit of the pit to make sure we get all this good mango juice off. That really is going to enhance the eating of the mango. And then I'm going to set it aside because later I will take and just chew on the pit in order to get all the good juice out of it. So now we're coming to the two halves, and the knife I've chosen is a particular knife that it's not real sharp. It's serrated but not real sharp because we're going to cut the mango from the flesh side here without going through all the way to the skin. So we're not cutting the skin on the back side. We're just cutting down through the mango, depending on how big of squares you want. I am cutting this probably 1/4 inch. You can cut big squares, you can cut little squares. I'm just putting the knife in and going down, and I can feel the edge of the skin against the back of the knife, and with a not too sharp knife it works well. We're going that way, then we're going the other way. We're doing the crisscross pattern, coming this direction again here. So we're cutting the mango in a fashion that's going to give us little squares when it's all done. So now we've cut that, and you can see on the back side we haven't cut through any at all, but we've got it all cut on the front. Then I'm taking a spoon, and for me it's important to have a spoon that's not a very deep dish kind of spoon, a modestly shallow spoon, because it's easier to get the fruit out. Then we're going to start digging right into the mango and kind of go around, and all those little chunks are going to come out. Then I'm going to start working from the center of the mango, pulling out towards the edge of the skin. Reason being is that I don't want to cut the skin because then it just makes it harder to get the fruit out. So I'm scraping from the center of the mango out towards the skin and then getting that into the bowl all the way around. And this is where some of the best flavor is right there next to the skin. So we want to be able to just kind of go around that and get it really nice and cleaned out. We'll discard that and grab the next one, and we'll serrate this one very quickly here. Once again, depending on the size of chunks you want, will depend on how you actually cut the mango. And this happens to be a mango that has been sitting around for some time. I probably bought this. I bought this at least a week or week and a half ago, and they started to get ripe, the ones in the box, and so I put them in the fridge, and they will continue to ripen when they're in the fridge. because you want them good and ripe. One of the important things about fruit is to get it right at its peak point. Eventually it'll start, of course, getting over the edge, but we're going around this half also here and getting all the fruit out of the center and scraping the middle part out again. And it's kind of a messy process, but if you try to just cut a mango in any other fashion, usually the way the pit is and the fibers are coming off of the mango, it's really hard to get much fruit. So there we are. You can see in the ultimate end we have a nice bowl of pieces of mango. You can use those in a variety of ways in your kitchen, in your food, however you like to eat them. And we hope you've enjoyed this little rendition of how to cut a mango.